Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of Taking Style Personally. This is my new YouTube channel where I am talking all things sustainable and attainable style. And today we're doing a roundup of everything that I added to my wardrobe in August. We've got some thrifted treasures. We've got some really special vintage pieces. We've got some new items, and I've also got a beautiful handmade gift that I'm so excited to share. Before we start, I want to quickly note that the reason that I am adding such a high volume of clothing to my wardrobe consistently right now is that I am rebuilding from scratch after some big body changes and a big evolution and shift in my personal style. I don't ever want any of the content that I create on any platform to make you feel like you need to be consuming more. I always want you to feel encouraged and excited and invited to shop your closet first, because the most sustainable thing to wear is something that you already own. Okay, I'm feeling so excited to share some of these pieces today. I think I want to start with something that I actually found this morning while I was out thrifting that I'm over the moon about. You may have already seen it here over my shoulder. I thrifted the most incredible hand-knit wool sweater. I have wanted a sweater in this style for so many years, but I've never found one in a color palette that I felt excited about. And I also often find that the fit is off for me. I really like all of my tops to look like little squares or little bubbles. I like them quite short and boxy. And so when I found this today, I was shaken in my boots. It's absolutely beautifully made. The colors are gorgeous. It definitely needs a little bit of love. It's got some damage, but I am so happy to put some love and care into such a special piece like this that I can treasure forever. Okay, let's talk about the other thing that I found today, this kooky little wool hat. It's so bizarre. I absolutely love it. I had an amazing month for accessories, so I think once I've gone through all the clothing, I'm gonna switch my video setup so we can be a little bit closer and I can show you all of the amazing accessories. But this hat, it's got a stuffed brim. It feels like it's full of foam, and I just think it's such an interesting shape. I love hats. I wear one almost every day, and I feel like this is a silhouette that I really would never have considered, and I don't have anything like it, so I'm excited. Okay, next. This is definitely not a new silhouette for me. I am a die-hard baseball cap person, but this one's in really beautiful waterproof oilcloth, and I love the subtle two-tone between the brim and the rest of the hat. It's from the Australian Outback Collection company, and it's just a really great practical hat for the drizzly Pacific Northwest winter. And I love the colors. I know that I'll get so much wear out of this, and I'm especially excited to wear it with a brooch on the front. Okay, now what is my hair doing? Oh dear. Okay, let's talk more clothes. Something that's sort of always on my wish list, but I never really find, is good t-shirts. I'm really particular about the fit, and I struggle with graphic t-shirts because I don't like a lot of attention focused on my bust and on my chest area. And I find with graphic tees, that's usually where the graphic is focused. But then I found this really cool t-shirt, and the graphic goes kind of all the way down the front of the t-shirt, so it doesn't draw attention to my chest. I have never been to Belfast, but I really liked the illustration, and I'm excited to wear this in the fall with a pair of slouchy jeans and like a beautiful mohair cardigan. I feel like it's a hole that I've had in my wardrobe for a long time. And I think graphic t-shirts can be really versatile if you get one that fits the way that you want it to. Okay, next up is an item that was the #1 thing on my fall thrift wish list. And I found it on the very day that I recorded my fall wish list videos, which is kind of a funny coincidence. It's this beautiful 100% cotton button-up shirt. I love that it's got the mandarin collar and the single pocket. It's the perfect slouchy oversized fit. I'm certain that this is going to be glaring in the video, but there are a few oil stains down at the bottom here from cooking dinner the other night that I still need to stain treat. But other than that, she's perfect, and I've worn it every day since I thrifted it. Okay, the next item that is still on probation is this beautiful gray Ralph Lauren polo V-neck. I love this sweater, but I have another one that's, If I'm being totally honest, they're almost identical. If I wanted to be a brat about it, I could justify keeping both. They are different shades of gray, but I think realistically, I don't need two gray V-neck sweaters with the slouchy oversized fit. So I'm gonna have to just sort of think and meditate on it and decide which one I'm actually going to get more wear out of. I don't know which one it's going to be truly, so wish me luck in that decision. Up next is this really cozy pair of flannel pinstripe soft pants. I have been on the hunt for something pinstripe for ages and it's just been eluding me. And I was really excited when I found these because I wear soft pants like this every day in the fall and winter. I work from home, I work for myself. There's no dress code here. And I really like to be comfy but still feel like I'm expressing my personal style and still feel put together if I need to be on a Zoom call with a client or something like that. So I try to have a good rotation of cozy soft pants that I still feel appropriate being out and about in the world in. And I think these are a great option. They definitely are going to read like a pinstripe trouser, but they're super, super cozy flannel. They do, however, need to be hemmed by about 8 inches. So they're gonna be added to the sewing pile. Last but certainly not least, this beautiful pair of linen soft pants. Soft pants are my bread and butter. And these ones have a really interesting curved leg. They're super comfy, they've got pockets, and I just absolutely love them. This is another item that I thrifted earlier in the month and I've already worn them probably 10 times. They're just so easy, so comfy. And I love linen. I mean, end of sentence, I love linen, but especially for transitional weather, it's just such a great textile to have next to your skin. So prepare to be sick of these. Okay, we're only gonna talk about 2 more things before I switch the camera angle and we look at some accessories. We gotta talk about shoes. Both of the pairs of shoes that I added to my wardrobe this month are new, and footwear is a big focus for me heading into the fall and winter. It was something that I really lacked last year, and I've definitely dedicated a lot of my budget to buying footwear that's gonna be healthy and supportive for my feet. My partner's a chiropractor and he is on my case about foot health. So I grabbed these Keen sneakers. I'm in love with them. They're called the Jasper and the color is Boulder. I think that they're the perfect sneaker. They're super comfortable. The sizing was wacky for me. I had to go up a size and a half from what I would usually wear in Keens. But once I got the sizing figured out, I mean, they've barely left my feet. They're so comfy. I love the sporty kind of gorp core feel to them. My Sporty Spice personal style theme definitely leans a lot more gorp core in the fall and winter, and I think these are just the perfect shoe. Okay, the other pair of shoes that I added to my wardrobe in August, tracked down some red Super Birkies. I swear by Birkenstocks, I will wear them for the rest of my life. They are so comfortable, and this pop of red just is gonna be such a bright spot throughout the fall and winter when the weather is gloomy. They match perfectly with my signature red handbag, and I just think the combo is so fun. I've worn these lots since I got them already, and I'm going to continue to wear them lots forever. Okay, I think that concludes all of the video I'm gonna shoot from this setup. I'm gonna move my camera now so that I can show you the smaller things that I acquired this month. I'm back, my hair is up. I am ready to talk about some of the accessories I found this month. We're starting with these kooky vintage sunnies that I thrifted for like $2. I feel like they make me look like a little bug. That's okay. I dig them, and ultimately that's what matters. Okay, next is something that I am so excited to show. It's incomplete. I haven't found a chain yet for it, but I found this incredible Nautilus shell. It's called Amylite, and I found it at an antique market. I was so excited to find this. It called to me, and I can't decide. Maybe you can let me know what you think in the comments. I can't decide if I want to put it on a really nice, thick silver chain, like something with a lot of weight to it, because it's such a heavy pendant. I don't feel like it looks right on a dainty chain. I think it needs something with some weight to it. So I can either source a vintage chain for it, Or I was thinking about getting some beautiful silk cord and putting it on a cord like 90s necklace style and tying it in a bow. I'm open to both options. Maybe I'll do both and I can move it around onto different chains and cords as I see fit. But it's a really special piece and I am so excited to wear it. Okay, we're finishing up by talking about my favorite thing in the entire world, brooches. I have 3 to show you, and I'm gonna start with the 2 that I found this month, and then we're gonna finish with the one that was made for me and gifted to me. But first, these are the 2 that I found. They're sterling silver, they're by the same artist, and the thing that really blew my mind is they are my 2 favorite birds, hummingbirds and blue herons, and it was really special to find them together. I mean, I wear brooches almost every day. I wear them on my hats, I wear them on my bags, I wear them on my jackets, I wear them on a t-shirt. I think that they are such a valuable tool for styling, and I was over the moon when I found these 2 special little sterling silver cuties. Okay, the final thing that we're going to talk about today makes me very emotional. This was made for me by my partner's uncle. My partner has an aunt and uncle who live quite near us. They just live across the border, and they're just the coolest. They go down to Ghost Ranch in New Mexico and do silversmithing workshops in the winter. And I just admire them so much, and they're very dear to me. And so Uncle Frank made this for me, and it is the most incredible piece of silver. It's just so cool. It's entirely hand fabricated, and it's got these beautiful stones. I absolutely love the shape of it. I love the fluidity of it. And it's really quite heavy. It's definitely going to be best suited on probably a coat. But this is the kind of piece that is a future heirloom. I am going to treasure this quite literally for the rest of my life. And I'm going to pass this down to my loved ones someday. And it just means the world to me to have pieces like this. This is really what lights me up. And this is why I collect pieces like these other brooches. These are things that I will be sharing with my loved ones someday, and it just means a lot to me. This one is definitely my favorite thing that I acquired this month. As I was sitting here gushing about this brooch, I just remembered that I'm wearing my favorite article of clothing that I thrifted this month, and I didn't even show you. So let me set up the camera back to the other spot so I can show you. What a rookie move. Okay, the last thing that we're talking about today, and my favorite piece of clothing that I thrifted this month. In fact, I love them so much that I kind of forgot that they were new. They just feel like they've always been a part of me. I have searched for this particular fit my whole adult life, like high rise, loose but not baggy. These just fit me perfectly from the moment I put them on, and I am going to be living in them. The brand is Eddie Bauer, and the fit is called Loose, and they're strangely enough one size down from my usual waist size, but they're really roomy and comfortable, and I don't remember the last time I had a high-waisted pair of 100% cotton jeans that I didn't need to pop the button on when I was sitting down. Like they're just perfect. I love them. I'm so pleased with all of the treasures that I added to my wardrobe this month. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see me style these pieces, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more sustainable and attainable style.